Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Saturday, and that means that it's time for another Lost Lantern review. This time, I'm looking at the Cedar Ridge malted rye whiskey from Lost Lantern. It is a single cask, number 14 from 2022. It is 6 years old. It is straight malted rye whiskey. It is bottled at 120.3 proof. Now, before I get into that, if you like these reviews, if you like the show, if you like the single malt frontier, I am selling bowls and pens on my Etsy shop. There's a link in the description down below. If you would like to support the show, that is the easiest way to do it. So, this is a sample that I have courtesy of my single malt frontier co-host Doug. Beautiful stuff. Very subtle on the nose. There's lots of toasty notes. Let me check what kind of barrel this was aged in. ISC New American Oak Char 3 went into the barrel at 120 proof. Lots of toasty rye bread. Not quite pumpernickel, but like a sort of New York style rye that's a little more mellow. A little bit of cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom. It doesn't jump out at you like it's 120 proof. Yeah, the palate, all rich, toasted rye bread, maybe a little bit of butter, like buttery notes. There's that nice rich spice, a little bit of pepperiness, some cardamom, cinnamon, a little bit of like a nutmeggy sort of thing, a little bit of vanilla, just a hint of like charred edges. Mm. Mm. I definitely need a full bottle of this. Beautiful stuff. It has. I've never encountered anyone else describing it this way, but it has a little bit of like a funk note that is unique to rye. I pick it up on a lot of different ryes. It's sort of like a grainy, like sort of like sticks to the inside of your mouth. It's a note from the grain, I'm pretty sure. And at 6 years old, this has been in a barrel for long enough that for a lot of distilleries, that would sort of, you'd get sort of a much more oak heavy. You're starting to get through that like harsh young oak into that nice mellow, like more vanillins sort of area, which I think this is definitely doing. But it's also got so much of that like grain forwardness, that beautiful stuff. Coming back to the nose, there's like a little bit of like caramel, a little bit more of the vanilla, but that nice rye spice, that nutmeg, cardamom, a little bit of pepperiness right there, like an aniseed or caraway seed almost. Beautiful stuff. Mm. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to buy myself a bottle of this. This is really good. Oh man, the finish is all rich rye bread, caraway seed, aniseed. That like a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of like cinnamon, a little bit of like that like light toasty like vanilla, just rich breadiness. It is like liquid rye bread. I love this stuff. This is fantastic. I like rye whiskey. Rye whiskey is my first love when it comes to whiskey drinking in general. This is a fantastic rye. It looks like on the website it's in last call, which means there's limited time to get it. There were only 211 bottles of this stuff produced. Let me check the price on this. Just double check real quick. It looks like, oh poo, I've lost the site. Hold on. I should have done this ahead of time, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking. It looks like it is no longer listed on their website. So I don't have a price on it. I think it was about $110. That's typically where these single casks are priced, usually between 90 and 110. With the exception of like the really special ones or the sort of shorter barrels. Beautiful. Oh, just great stuff. It looks like if you want to get this, you've got to go up to their tasting room in Vermont. I may have to make an arrangement to make a trip. I'm going to have to ride the Amtrak up. And fair warning, Adam, if I come visit you, I'm going to buy a barrel from you. I've already looked up what the baggage size limits are for Amtrak, and a 15-gallon barrel just barely fits. Gorgeous stuff. Oh, so good. Now, I've dilly-dallied enough. There are 3 questions that I always ask and answer. The first one is, do I like it? Yeah. Yeah, actually, no. I think it's terrible. I don't think anybody should drink this. If you have a bottle opened or otherwise, just send it my way. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. Do I think it's a good value? Yeah. For a lot of people, $100 for a bottle, $110 for a bottle is a lot. What you are getting for that $110 is a fairly unique expression and something that you won't find anywhere else. Folks at Lost Lantern, Adam and Nora, do an amazing job picking barrels, and I think that they are well worth the cost. Do I recommend it? Yes, wholeheartedly. If you happen to run across a bottle of this somewhere, absolutely buy it. 100%. It is worth the money. Just do it. If you like rye whiskey, you will love this stuff. It is fantastic. If you like rye bread, fantastic. You will enjoy this. I find myself speaking very highly of Lost Lantern, and given that I am not afraid to say that I don't like something, I ought to tell you something, that I have not encountered a single Lost Lantern product that I do not absolutely adore. So, I think that covers almost everything. If you like the show, you want to see more of what I do, I have bowls and pens for sale. If you are more interested in American single malt whiskey, I co-host the Single Malt Frontier with Doug from the Whiskey Lodge, and we get to interview a lot of people in the industry, and it's a unique opportunity to listen to some people that otherwise you may not see anything from. I will say we also interview a lot of people who do a lot of podcast interviews, but we bring our own special twist to it. Even if that own special twist is a little bit of ADHD, I promise it's worth it. We have a lot of fun, um, and we'd love to see you there. And we'd love to see you in the lodge if you're looking for a place where you can talk to equally whiskey fascinated folks. That's the place. With all of that out of the way, it's been good talking to you. Until Monday, take care. Sláinte.